Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, YouTube? It's the Nerd Talk crew back with another episode of Nerd Talk. We're in now 2026. It's crazy. We're in 2026, yo, the first stream of 2026. And I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm here with my co-host Tyler. What's going on, my guy?
Not much, man. I am energized today, brother. Worked early, went home, took a 4-hour nap. I am energized and ready to go, brother.
Dope. Yeah, I had a decent day as well. Pretty smooth day at work. Got a nice workout in, and now I'm ready to talk movies and news with my guy Tyler. So, enough rambling, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into the topics. Starting off with our first topic, and of course, we have to talk about these trailers. The Avengers Doomsday trailer. I know we got X-Men and Thor, but you might as well throw in the leaked one, right? You want to talk about the leaked one too?
No.
Okay,
wait till next week when they officially release it.
All right. But yeah, so Avengers Doomsday. So if you guys have been going to see Avatar, they've been releasing a 1 minute and some second snippet of Avengers Doomsday. And yes, for you guys know, this stuff is from the movie. This is not just stuff from, I believe people believe that these trailers are just made for marketing. They're not actually in the movie. Oh. These are actually scenes from the movies, guy. And so far, I've been enjoying every single one. I mean, probably the weakest one is the Cap one. But let's go ahead and talk about the ones they released. We're talking about the Thor one and then the X-Men one. My thoughts on the Thor one, I liked it, man. I really liked it. I love that we're getting back to serious Thor. I mean, I enjoy comedic Thor, but I want him to get back to Infinity War Thor. That's what I want. That's my favorite version of Thor. He has the short haircut again. He has the cut off sleeves with the dark outfit. It's like, okay, we need to get back here. Like Thor Love and Thunder was a thing, but no, we need to move past that. No more of this jokey over the topness. Let's go ahead and get back to his roots. Praying to the All Fathers, giving him strength to be a warrior. That's what we want. And it's awesome. It looks awesome. It's great to see his daughter in there and stuff like that, and who knows where he's at, why he's praying to the All Fathers, who knows why, but I guess we'll find out. Well, I mean, in context, that's why I'm saying I'm ready to see a big trailer to see what's going on in this movie. But next, obviously, we have the X-Men one, and this is the best one, bro. This is the best one out of all the ones they've released so far. The seeing Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. God damn it. What's going on with this damn mic? Static. Oh, man, I think it's my phone. My phone's too close to the mic. Interference. Seeing both of them on screen again as these characters, I think is awesome. And then, of course, the money shot. Everyone knows what the money shot is Cyclops in the classic costume, freaking just unleashing a laser beam out the ass. Like, it's insane how it looks. That's a money shot. That is a poster need to be put on a wall. Yes. I would have loved to see that in the theater. Oh my God, I would have loved to see that in the theater. Well, yeah, that's my thoughts on those two trailers. Tyler, go ahead and take it away, my guy. Yes. Yep.
10 seconds of fucking footage unanimously turned people around and said, "Oh no, we're sorry. We're looking forward to this now. We're sorry." Me included. I'm sorry. First of all, I love the Thor one. I feel like everyone is kind of throwing the Thor one to the side and they're like, whatever. I personally love the Thor one. Seeing it when it actually came out, I actually kind of teared up because I don't know. It hit. I don't know. I feel like I'm always defending Thor 9 out of 10 times. Everyone's always sucks in phase 1. I'm like, Thor's cool, man. Everyone's always sucks in phase 2. I'm like, I don't know. He's all right. Phase 3, obviously that's peak Thor. And then even Love and Thunder, I'm always defending Thor Love and Thunder. I always say Thor Love and Thunder isn't really that bad. Or like, no, it's the worst movie in the MCU.
It's not the worst movie in the MCU. Stop saying that.
I'm always defending Thor Love and Thunder. I always say Thor Love and Thunder is like the fucking kid who's just trying to vibe and all the bullies keep picking on him. I'm like, man, leave him alone. He's just having a good time. So I love the Thor one. I thought the Thor one was great. The X-Men one, man, this this shit is incredible. I mean, I don't know what else to say. That it has a certain darkness to it, and I love that. And we don't know what this movie is going to be. Realistically, we still don't know a lot of things about this movie, but I would love it if somehow, we don't know how many different universes are converging in this movie. Right now we only know of Fox. We don't know if Toby and Andrew are going to be in this movie.
Right.
Me personally, I would be fine if they put out a teaser showing that they would be in the movie. I'm sorry. I think
you don't know if Hugh Jackman's going to be in this movie.
Yeah, I think that would be so cool if they were like, "Oh no, it's 616, but it's also the Fox universe, but it's also the Spider-Man." Like, I think that would be cool pitching the idea for this movie of it's a movie that's bringing all of the fandoms and the universes and the generations together. I'm sure that's what the selling point of Secret Wars is, because Secret Wars, I'm gonna say everybody and their mother's gonna be in that movie. Like,
which I think that's what that's gonna be. I think the characters that we got that we're seeing are gonna be in this movie. I feel like Secret Wars is gonna be that.
Yeah, I for sure. I'm not expecting Deadpool in this movie. I'm expecting Deadpool in Secret Wars.
Yes.
We say everybody, but come on, the Eternals ain't showing up in Secret Wars.
Come on.
Unfortunately, God forbid Feige throws us a fucking bone. God forbid we get these characters that are essentially gods that can help all the Avengers defeat whatever is happening.
They can't. There's
God forbid.
No deviants involved. No deviants.
God forbid, we bring the characters from that one movie that people don't like. God forbid. Yeah, the third trailer was amazing. I have seen the fourth trailer. I think it's pretty cool. I seen a rumor that we went from 4 trailers to apparently 6 trailers. I think that's true based off what the fourth trailer actually is. So I'm fine with that. I love the idea of we keep getting them every week. Me personally, I kind of wish these weren't in theaters and nobody saw them until they dropped. I think I understand their goofy gimmick, but realistically, I doubt anybody has the numbers for how that's actually working. I mean, I guess it worked to a point because Fire and Ash crossed $1 billion. So congrats to them. Yeah. But I kind of wish they weren't showing these in theaters, and I wish they were just releasing them online, because trust me, if I had seen that X-Men trailer for the first time when it dropped versus when it leaked, brother, I would have screamed at work.
That's why it goes to my thought, like we talked about it on camera. I feel like Marvel is constructing this whole marketing plan. They know that since it's in theater, people are going to record their phones and they're going to post it and have people talking. And of course, they'll take it down because no, we don't want it to get out. But they want this to get out because they know people aren't going to go every single time to go watch Avatar. Like, people are not just going to do that. I'm not going to pay $13 or to $14 or $15 every time to go see this damn movie. I'm just not going to do that. Like, that's just not going to happen. But of course, people will do it, and they're going to, take out their phones and record it and put it online. But I mean, who knows how this is working? The one thing I would like to say, I love the tone of all these trailers so far, that it is serious, dark. There's a lot of things looming in, I feel like a lot of things looming in the background and stuff like that, which I enjoy. Of course, we're going to get trailers where it's going to be some humor in it. We got all these different characters and personality, and there's got to be humor, but I love that they're taking the serious tone with this trailer, or with these trailers. So, but yeah, man, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Got anything else to add, man?
No, I hope we get a trailer as good as this because the fourth one wasn't as good as this, but it's still good. I hope we get one as good as this. You know, I'm holding out for the Doom one. Assuming we get 6 and one of them is Doom. I don't know what the 5th one's gonna be. I'm assuming Thunderbolts because we saw.
That's what I thought. I thought I feel like it's gonna be the New Avengers and Sam Wilson's Avengers. I feel like that's going to be the trailer with seeing them come together, and it's gonna get we're gonna get the thing. You know, it's gonna say New Avengers, and then I don't know what they're gonna call the other Avengers, but maybe New Avengers, and then the Avengers will return in Avengers Doomsday. It's gonna be weird, but
I have a feeling they're gonna still be calling them the Thunderbolts. Which makes
think
no
so?
sense.
Yeah. I put Avengers twice in the same sentence, I guess, but 3 times actually. Because it'd be the New Avengers, the Avengers will return in Avengers Doomsday.
It'd be the Avengers, Thunderbolts, and Bob.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like there has to be a Doom one. I'm trying to think about how many weeks we have to the Super Bowl, because I feel like. Are we going to keep getting these to the Super Bowl and then we get the big trailer of the Super Bowl? Or are they going to like stop and then we're going to have to wait for Super Bowl to get a trailer? I feel like they should release 2 more and then wait, because I don't think that still leads up to the Super Bowl, right? Because the Super Bowl is when?
I'm not sure.
I got to look up the date, but I feel like they should give us a window for Super Bowl. That's why at least how they should do it. Because of course they're probably going to give us a 30-second spot and then tell us to go watch the full trailer online. That's probably what's going to happen.
It's February 8th, so we started getting them. Fire and Ash came out the week of the 19th, right?
Right.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They would have to release 8 to lead up to the Super Bowl trailer.
Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't release 8. I feel like there should be 2 more. Maybe we should get one with the Avengers and the New Avengers and then Doom, and then we get the full-length trailer. Who else do we need to see?
We need to see Sam. We need to see Shang-Chi. We need to see the Thunderbolts.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That will be that will be a trailer. If we obviously getting the leak one that just came out, that got leaked, and then like I said, we get the Avengers and then New Avengers, and then we get Doom. And that should end it. And we should have a window where we don't get no trailers leading up until Super Bowl. Because Fire and Ash should be out of theaters by then, right? They got at least what 3 more weeks left.
Who knows?
3 more weeks left to be in theaters.
Because to my knowledge, the next IMAX movie is apparently Scream 7.
Right. They're not going to show it in front of Scream 7. Who knows? But yeah, so that's our thoughts on Avengers Doomsday, the new leak trailer, the little teasers they've been releasing in theaters and later online. So let us know if you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Let's go on to move on to our next topic of the day. And we're here to talk about Stranger Things Volume 2 and, of course, the finale, giving our thoughts on the second half of Stranger Things since we haven't been able to talk about it. So I want to start with you, man, because, of course, you know, we've talked about it off camera. The scrutiny that this show has gotten since it's been released. Well, I want to give your accurate thoughts on the Volume 2 and, you know, what are your thoughts on the scrutiny that the show has gotten since it's released? Like, it's crazy.
You know, I watched this entire season of Stranger Things and I didn't really get mad once, really. I watched all of it, and after each of the volumes, I said, wow, that was pretty good. Watched the finale. We all watched it at home. We said that, damn, that was great. And all 3 times proceeded to go on Twitter and just see everybody absolutely obliterating it. And it kind of reveals how miserable fandoms can really be for no reason. You know, the main thing I saw is people saying, oh, it's Game of Thrones all over again. First of all, neither of us agree that Game of Thrones season 8 is the worst season of Game of Thrones. That's our hot take. The worst season of Game of Thrones altogether is House of the Dragon season 2.
Right. Let's add that in there too.
That season is absolutely atrocious. the worst season of Game of Thrones solely is season 3. Game of Thrones, to me, had a worse final season. While not being a bad final season, it certainly has bad things in it. Bronn being the king, spoiler alert, Bronn being made the king is a indefensible writing choice.
Yeah, why would they do that? No. Bran, oh my goodness.
I think Game of Thrones, while I enjoyed the final season, you could absolutely feel like it was rushed because no normal season of television, normal season of television should have fucking what was it, 6 episodes?
Yeah,
it was
6
like
or
6,
7.
right?
Yeah,
And
it was the shortest season of the whole entire series.
The fucking episodes were all pushing an hour and a half, and it's like, brother, if that doesn't scream the rushed, I don't know what does, bro. But I think Game of Thrones season 8 is way worse just because of how rushed it feels. While I enjoyed most of the decisions in that season, it is insanely way more rushed. Stranger Things season 5 does not feel insanely rushed. It feels like it naturally progresses itself.
Yes.
The negativity surrounding this show is honestly, it got to a point to where I told Alex and then I said, I'm glad the show is ending. So I don't have to hear anybody fucking bitch ever again.
Yes.
Because it's to the point where people were, oh man, I can't wait for Stranger Things. And then they finally got it and they just sat there and bitched for a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay. Like, all right. I honestly loved it. I did. Volume 2. I thought it was mostly great. There wasn't really anything that bothered me in it. You know, I said the problem, whatever music is playing, it's coming through. The issues that I had was that this set of episodes felt slower than the first half, but that's because they sat and they put their foot on the gas for the first volume, which I appreciated. The pacing felt way better than season 4. And I still think the pacing of this season overall is way better than season 4. Most episodes in season 4 start, and by the time they were over, I was ready to just shut the shit off and go to sleep. I never felt that way with anything in this season, including the finale. The problem is that they make this volume 2 the slower half, which is fine because it allowed the show to breathe. But with that, you had people bitching, "Oh, it's the same 5 scenes, everything. Oh, it's just so much explaining." Bro, do you want them to just do crazy shit and not explain it? Do you want them to just have another fucking dimension in the sky and say, "Oh, there's another dimension. Okay, let's go stop it."
Yeah.
What the fuck do you want, bro?
Yeah.
Seriously, what do you want?
Yeah.
It's called storytelling.
Yeah.
What do you want? Exposition is in stories, bro. That's how it works. I need to break it to you. That's how it works. You can't just do crazy shit and like. Did you want them to not explain the Upside Down? What it was?
Right. Yeah.
Did you want them to just essentially blow everything up, fight back now, and be like, "Oh, that's it"? What the fuck? Like seriously. Some of the fucking complaints that people heard that said, I was like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me with this. The biggest one. This was the biggest one. Oh, Will's coming out scene was ridiculous because it's the 80s. He should have been judged. Are you fucking kidding? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I hated that. I hated that with a passion. And it's people when people say that, it's like, well, these are his best friends. And his mother and his brother.
Who the fuck is gonna say something? They were like, "Oh, Erica should have been there to make fun of him." Yeah, bro, because Erica's gonna make fun of him. What? What's wrong with y'all? Did y'all just want them to just be sitting there and raining down slurs at him? Is that what y'all wanted? That's what it sounds like to me. Instead of his family being supportive of him,
which I think it was a great. I think it was a great message. I think it was a great message.
Other people, oh, why do we have to stop the entire show to fucking do this? Brother, he literally said, Vecna is going to use it against me.
Yes, he
Would
is.
you rather them have found out the way he told them, or in the middle of the third act, of which they probably would have all stopped and looked at him anyway?
Yeah. And it's a great callback for when he does. Obviously, we talk about spoilers. When he does something, he says, "I'm not afraid anymore." Like when he goes into like God mode and freaking uses his powers, it's like, well, you can't use anything against me anymore. I'm not afraid of you. So
I don't get it. I've never seen one fandom bitch so much since fucking Star Wars, bro.
yeah,
And that says something, bro.
yes.
Star Wars fans are the absolute fucking worst community known to man.
No
Stranger
one
Things
hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
Nobody hates Stranger Things more than Stranger Things fans.
Yeah.
I was ridiculous.
I was watching it, I think it was CM Punk said something on the podcast, and I think he bottom line said that he's like, people were just upset that it didn't play out the way they wanted to play out. Well, I say, well, write your own effing story then. If you want certain things to play out the way it plays out, this is what the Duffer Brothers set up. This is what they wanted its story to play out. And if you don't like it, fine. But I'm in agreement with you. I enjoyed everything in this season. There was one moment where I was just shaking my head, and of course, we all know the scene. It's the Max and Holly scene where they're sitting there explaining things the whole time. It's like, okay, you guys been waiting to get out of here. Why are y'all sitting in this thing when Vecna's literally looking for y'all? Like, he knows where you guys are.
Some of the effects, I mean, all the CGI was great, but I do think some of the green screen in Volume 2 looked a little iffy. That stuff was a little but it wasn't the whole shit. A lot of it still, I was just like, wow. Like, jumping to the finale, the fucking big final boss they fight. I've been saying it for years that the best effect they've ever done was the Star Court big final boss they fought in season 3.
Or the big mind flayer thing.
That shit was amazing.
For
this gave it a run for its money. It looked incredible. That thing showed up. I said, holy shit. That looked amazing. And the finale, I thought it was perfect, to be honest. I thought it was perfect. I do wish it kind of got split into 2 episodes because it did feel a little long, especially with 40 minutes of it just being, epilogue stuff.
Yeah, because they stopped Vecna like almost halfway through, a little bit more than half, and I'm like, damn, so we still got like 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I got to watch it at home, and then I saw it in the theater. I love watching it in the theater with the fans. It was awesome. It was this season was kind of special to me. I got to experience basically the whole thing with my brother. We watched volumes 1 and 2, on our, together, and then the finale. Me, my little brother, and my older brother, we were all in the room running at 8:00 to watch it. That felt special to me.
Have you been seeing the memes with they've been using the scene from season 3 where they're saying Hopper, Joyce, Troy. You've been seeing that, bro. I've been seeing that all over Instagram, bro. But people been using that meme. I swear to God, it's hilarious. He's like, Joyce, Troy. It's like trying to get home to watch Stranger Things. It's like hilarious.
I don't know, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I feel sorry for everyone who was as miserable as they were throughout this whole month and a half of the thing. I was really worried for a final season. I think they fucking killed it, and it felt special seeing a show that it started right when I got into high school. And now it's ending the year that I graduated
college.
Yeah, it ended the year I graduated
2025. Yeah, 2025.
It ended the year I graduated college. That's special to me. I wish it didn't take so fucking long, but I mean, shit. That means something to me. And watching it with my little brother at the age that I was when the show was about to come out. Yeah. Or no, when it did come out, because he's 14 now. Jesus Christ. That meant something to me. And for the people that just wanted to bitch about writing decision that they didn't like, my condolences. I'm sorry. I thought it was all fine for what it was. Thought all the answers were cool. I thought the acting across the board, minus Callie, was great. Callie is the worst thing this season. Yes, I'm sorry.
For sure.
What she did or didn't do with 11, fine. I thought she was fucking awful. I thought the actress was atrocious. And when she died, good riddance. I didn't care, bro. The show tried so hard to make me care about this character. I said, bro,
Yeah.
I cared about you when you came back. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
That was it,
Same.
because that was the whole thing, right? They brought her back, and everyone's like, "Oh man, what's gonna happen?"
Yeah.
And then we get volume 2, and
And
she's
nothing
just
happens. She just sits there. She's
yeah,
there the
she
whole
sits
time,
there talking monotone, and it's like,
telling 11 she needs to kill herself.
I mean, I guess it took 11, God knows how many years to grow personality, so I guess I can give it that point. Oh, she was asleep for this whole time. That's why she doesn't have a personality. I
Yeah.
don't know, bro. She's
She's
she
been
was
locked
awful.
away from society, man. So that's why she acts like that. That makes sense.
She was awful. I thought she was awful, and I just goodbye. But I really like the season. That's all I can say. Bottom line, I really like the season. You know, it was bittersweet watching this show end, but to me, it was a very satisfying ending. And to me, there's not a bad season in this show. So,
No. Yeah, we talked about it on camera. I believe there's not a bad season of Stranger Things. Everybody can get that out of their head. All these seasons are great or good. I thought they nailed it with volume 2. I love all the explanations. I love that we find out that the Upside Down is a bridge between dimensions, and it's literally a wormhole. I loved all that. I love the discovery of certain things that we did. Like I loved where Dustin discovered that what the Upside Down was. I love that. Like, man, it's the wall is a wall. It's a circle. And why is it a circle? Because it's a wormhole. Like,
what I didn't love was Nancy like an idiot shooting the fucking thing.
yeah,
I'm
the
like,
little
why?
the batter, yeah.
You know, I saw some people, oh, well, that was their mission. They were looking for that, brother. You see a giant orb of red shit just
Yeah.
spewing in the air. Oh, what your first thought is, oh, let me touch it.
Shoot
Oh,
it.
let
Yeah.
me shoot it.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Are you serious?
Well, I mean, to me, it led to some great moments. You got great moments with
did.
Steve and Dustin. I mean, I even liked the moment, the breakup of Nancy and
It was a breakup.
and well, yeah, but it's so funny because at the end they just keep looking at each other. And of course, they're dating in real life. So, but I love that scene too. Like I said, I think and I agree, the acting is great all across the board. Besides Callie, I believe a lot of characters got the shine. I think Noah Snap, he's probably the MVP of this season. He was amazing in this season. I love that he got to stand up for himself a lot in this season. When he snaps at Joyce, I was like, there you go, bro. Yes, stand up for yourselves. You're not a kid anymore. I loved all that stuff. I love that Mike was able to be the leader of the party. Like, he showed leadership. Um, you know, 11 was obviously also badass. Her fight with Vecna was dope. I thought everything that they done leading up into the finale was awesome. And of course, the last like 7 minutes of the show was pure gold of them playing D&D. And I believe that was the last thing they shot. Hands down, that's the last thing they shot. And I heard there was I don't know if it was true, but I heard that the cast slept in the set after they shot it. They stayed the night there. And it makes sense because this is the last time they're going to be on that set. And I thought it was great, man. The emotion, just the dialogue. Like, to me, it's like I love the scene where Max finally wakes up and you get the conversation between Lucas and Max, and they at that point they finally confessed their love for one another. We know they liked each other, but at that point they confessed their love for one another in that scene, and I loved every single moment of it, man. I was rooting for them the whole time, like, yes, finally, like, because they obviously season 4 they weren't really talking, but I felt the emotion between all the characters. I thought it was dope, man. Like, and I'm so upset. I know Collider did an interview with the Duffer Brothers asking about a box set, a 4K box set, and of course they love physical media as well. But I don't think it's really up to them to do it. It's really up to Netflix to do it. I kind of hope they do it because I want I would love a complete box set of Stranger Things on physical. I have the first 2 seasons on physical. But I would love to get a complete box set, So, but yeah, you got any more thoughts on Stranger Things, bro?
No.
All right. So if you guys have watched the entire season of Stranger Things, season 5, let us know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Now let's go ahead and move on to our main topic of the day, and of course, we're talking about our top 10 most anticipated movies of 2026. Now, how do you want to go? Do you want to go? We're going 10-1. You want to go each one give our 10 and we'll go that way down like that?
So we'll do honorable mentions. We'll both do honorable mentions and then we'll rotate off 10 because we only spent 30 minutes on nonsense. So we can take our time. Yeah, you guys know how we do it. We shoot off our 10 and then if we got the same one, we'll be like, hey, we got the same one.
Yep.
So you can go with honorable mentions first and then I'll go.
All right, so I don't have them written down, but I'll just throw some on top of my head. This year is weird because it's really the year of sequels. Like this is a year of sequels and franchises and like, you know, we probably have some indie movies coming out, but of course the big ones are mostly franchises and sequels. So most of them are sequels. Like I got Toy Story 5, Scream 7. Like I put that in honorable mentions. Not saying I'm most anticipated, but I'm like, of course I'm looking forward to go see it. What else? Like I said, I didn't really write them down, but I just know what's coming out that I know it's not on my top 10, but I am looking forward to it. But those are just two I thought about top of my head. I really don't have that many most anticipated, you know, when it comes to honorable mentions. Those two just popped in my head because obviously I know they're coming. But yeah, that's really it. You can go ahead, bro. You probably got a lot more than me, but those two just came in my head because I forgot we were going to do honorable mentions. But
all right, so honorable mentions. The first one on my list is Coyote versus Acme. For those who don't know, this is a movie that's been on the fucking shelf for upteenth years at this point. And the studio that did the Looney Tunes animated movie from last year, the day the Earth blew up, I think that's what it was called. They picked this up and now it's coming out this year. Super happy that it's releasing. I hope it actually profits and it shows Warner Brothers how fucking stupid they really are. In a perfect world, maybe somehow they'll get the Batgirl movie and maybe we can do that. I don't know if that'll happen, but I would love for that to happen. But yeah, I'm interested in this. I've heard nothing but amazing things from it. Next thing on here is The Death of Robin Hood. This is a A24 movie starring Hugh Jackman as Robin Hood. I have not seen the trailer for it, but Hugh Jackman in an A24 movie playing dark and gritty Robin Hood, absolutely. Give it to me. The next one is The Mummy, directed. I don't know if it's still going to be called The Mummy. I heard a rumor that they were going to change the name of it. But right now, it's the remake of The Mummy, directed by Lee Cronin, who did Evil Dead Rise in 2023. The Mummy, directed by the director of Evil Dead Rise.
Right.
Give it to me. That sounds awesome. Next one, I didn't want to put this on here because it comes out in like 3 weeks, but fuck it. 28 Years Later, Bone Temple. I actually rewatched 28 Years Later last night with John for the it was his first time watching. It was my third. I like 28 Years Later. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't love it like a lot of people did, but I appreciate it a lot more than I didn't. And Bone Temple looks fucking crazy. And I hope it. I've heard amazing things from it. They screened it like super early. Ooh, excuse me, super early. So I'm hoping it delivers. Next one, Mandalorian and Grogu.
That's one I meant to mention that too. Yeah,
it's more at the top of my honorable mentions. I'm very, very excited for this movie. It's just that we haven't heard much about it, and ever since the first trailer dropped, we haven't really gotten anything from it. And the movie, nope. I mean, the movie still comes out in May, so we still have time. And
we'll get a Super Bowl spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But it's a new Star Wars movie. It's Mandalorian. I love both things, and every time I see the trailer, I smile. I'm like, I'm super, super excited for this.
Yeah, for sure.
And my last honorable mention, Avengers Doomsday. It's not going to make my list, but I've gotten more increasingly excited with the teasers. So there's that. I was never going to put it on my main list. I said that. I stood by it. Truth be told, I debated on even putting it on my list because I'm not anticipating it. But I feel like I had to mention it because it is going to be a big deal. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions. So you can start with your number 10.
All right, my number 10 is going to be The Bride. I recently watched the trailer again because I was looking at my list. I'm like, oh, let me rewatch some of the trailers that they released for some of these movies that I got on my list. And I'm looking forward to this movie. It looks weird and different, and it just looks like something now. I probably won't. I don't know if I'll take my wife to see it. I mean, I feel like I might have to go see it on my own. I don't know. Maybe I will just take my wife to go see it to see what she thinks of it. But I don't know. It's just something that it looks very intriguing, and I feel like it's going to be a sleeper. I feel like it's going to be word of mouth. Is going to get that movie where people are going to go see it. So that's my number 10 is The Bride.
My number 10 is going to be Werewolf. This is the new film from director Robert Eggers, who did Nosferatu in 2023. 2024. He did The Northman in 2022, which was fucking amazing. And I love The Witch. Do the math on which one I don't like. The Lighthouse.
Right.
It's not really.
I'm about to say Lighthouse too, right?
But I love The Witch. I love Nosferatu. I love The Northman. Jesus.
Is it William Dafoe in like two of those movies? Isn't he in The Northman too?
He's in the 3. I don't remember if he's in The Witch. No, I don't think so. He's not in The Witch. But he's going to be in Werewolf.
Yes.
Yeah, give it to me, man. He absolutely killed it with Nosferatu. He did vampires. Now he's gonna do werewolves. Give it to me. This is gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah, I think it comes out around the same time that Nosferatu did when it came out, around Christmas.
Okay.
Merry Christmas to me, bro. That's
right.
December's gonna be stacked.
Yeah.
We have this and then 2 other movies that we'll talk about later. But yeah,
right.
That my number 10 is Werewolf. This is gonna be a good one.
All right, my number 9 is Disclosure Day, the Steven Spielberg alien film with Emily Blunt.
We always fucking forget one, and then we're like, "Damn it, that's not on my list." That would be on the list.
Yep. I thought about it the other day. I said, "Oh, that has to be on my list for sure." It's Steven Spielberg. I mean, I think he probably has two bad films in his filmography. Can't go wrong with him, especially with Can't Go Wrong Emily Blunt. I mean, she's getting better with age. She looks better with age, actually. Yeah, I mean, it looks weird. It looks very Steven Spielberg-y, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am. Like I said, this last one was Fabelmans, right? That was the last one he did, was Fabelmans.
Yeah,
the last movie he did. And that was what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
No, that was more than. I think that was 2022.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Steven Spielberg on the big screen, so that's why I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I actually have a friend who works on film sets. He was working on this. He was like, "Bro, this is gonna be something big."
So, yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it for sure.
My number 9. I almost had this in my honorable mentions, but I was like, nah. I love this franchise a little bit too much. It's got to be on my list. Evil Dead Burn. My number 9.
That's my number 8.
Okay,
that's my number 8.
All right. But yeah, Evil Dead Burn. Listen,
you haven't seen anything from it, but it's on our list.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, man, Evil Dead. I'm very half and half. Well, I guess it's more than half and half. I love the first Evil Dead. To me, that's in my top 5 of all time. I absolutely love that movie. The remake is phenomenal. Probably my favorite horror remake. And Evil Dead Rise was fucking awesome. That movie's actually grown with watching. Yes, I love Evil Dead Rise, and hearing how much energy they have with this franchise, Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi, they're like, yeah, we want to bring this back. I think we have 2 coming. We have this one and then another one that they're already planning. And I don't know the director, but he directed a movie, I think in 2023, 2024, that people said was very good. It was a indie, like, spider infested horror movie that people said was like really cool. Okay. So yeah, this, we don't know really anything about it. Yes. We're starting to get little teases for it right now. So yeah, to me, if it's as good as Evil Dead Rise or possibly better, to me right now, until we get one that's like, to me, I'm gonna be putting Evil Dead movies on my fucking anticipated list, bro. Give me fucked up shit. Yeah, that's all.
I think obviously the reason why I put it on my list, it was Rise. Rise was the one that made. I forgot. Well, I seen it was coming out this year. I said it has to go on there because Rise was just so good, and I agree. Like, that's horror. That's like, man, you don't have to market that movie. You don't have to market it.
Yeah, they tweeted out a picture of the book, and they were like, "See you soon." I'm like,
yeah, you don't really have to market this movie. I think they don't really pay a lot. I mean, they don't. The budgets are very big. They just expect to make a certain amount of money, give you guys a good story and gore, and it's good, and we'll get another one.
This one comes out in the summer. The last one came out in April. This one comes out in July.
which I think that's cool. I mean,
We should
Burn,
come out in
maybe it's going to be
October.
involved with that I feel like some of these movies should be coming out in October.
Evil Dead Rise in October. That shit would have
That'd
fucking
have been
made
awesome.
way more than it
awesome.
already did.
That'd have been awesome. But that's my number 8. So go on with your number 8.
Yeah, my number 8 is the movie that is probably going to be way higher for most people. For me, there's just other movies I'm more excited for. All of these movies I am excited for. I'm not really skeptical for any of them, except kind of this one. My number 8 is The Odyssey. I'm like I said, I'm not fully familiar with the source material and what the things I have heard. Hearing Christopher Nolan doing this, it kind of makes me worried. It is a lot. All I hear is VFX.
Yeah.
And sure, he did Interstellar, but sure, like he did Interstellar, but like I don't know. I feel like he was able to work around with that. Like, and that stuff was real. He was able to make that stuff real. This stuff, we're talking about cyclopses and fucking mythical creatures and shit.
Right.
So I don't know, but from what I have seen, which is the amazing IMAX prologue, the amazing IMAX teaser, as well as the one we got a couple weeks ago, I'm sold based off just what we've seen. And also, it's Christopher Nolan. The man could be saying, I'm directing a Geico commercial, and it'd be on my most anticipated things to see. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, I'm very excited for this movie. Just because it's number 8, don't be like, oh, why do you have it number 8? Because there's 7 other movies to me that are sounding more or less my movie than this.
For sure.
So, I remember the year Oppenheimer came out, it was low on my list. But I have to have it on here. It's Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, for sure. My number 7 is going to be very surprised that this is on my list. You're probably going to be surprised on my list. And that is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I'm not surprised at that.
Oh, I thought you'd be surprised. I love the first one. It looks, for one, I'm going to say it again. Buy the 4K, guys. Buy that movie on 4K. It looks fantastic. The colors, the animation, it looks stellar on 4K.
Yeah.
This movie looks freaking dope, even though I kind of wish I would need another trailer. I don't like that trailer opened up with just like a prologue of, of what we get in the trailer. But everything after that looks fucking fantastic. I know this movie's going to look good, visually. But I'm really excited for this movie for sure. Did Mario make $1 billion? I believe Mario made $1 billion, right? Yeah. I anticipate another $1 billion. I think there's rumors going around that this is going to be 2026 is going to be the highest grossing box office of all time.
I believe it.
With all the movies that's coming out. Like, I think everything we've named so far, I don't know about Disclosure Day. I don't think that's going to make money. I don't know it's Steven Spielberg. I don't think it's going to hit $1 billion, but it's going to make a decent amount of money for a Spielberg movie. Mario's definitely going to hit $1 billion. So Odyssey, I don't know. I don't know, because I don't think Oppenheimer didn't make $1 billion. So I don't think that's hitting $1 billion, but it's going to make money.
Though, but mainly that was because of Barbenheimer, though.
Yeah, it was 2 movies, 2 juggernauts coming out at the same time.
Barbie made $1 billion.
That's another thing that's kind of messing up a lot of these releases, that movies are coming out that's bigger than the other, or the competition is very close. But I'm really excited for Super Mario Galaxy movie, man. It's just I want to see what they're gonna do next after this, because I feel like this is kind of big that they're doing, but it's the sequel. They got to go big or go home. So that's my number 7.
My number 7 is going to be The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping.
Oh, that's an honorable mention. I forgot about that.
Yeah, man, Hunger Games. What was the last one called?
Songbirds, and I don't know. I have the steelbook, and I forgot I had the steelbook.
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was
a
fucking banger. You need to. That movie was great. Way better than I think a lot of people expected. I know me, because I thought that movie was gonna be dookie, and I was like, "Oh, wow, that's almost as good as Catching Fire. Good job." And this director is coming back to do this one, and he also just did The Long Walk, which was my top 10 of the year last year.
This is Lawrence, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I love the story that they're going with. It's centered around Haymitch, which I think is the most underutilized character in the franchise.
That's what's the name character, Woody Harrelson's character.
Yeah. and I think that the movie looks great. For a movie that comes out, at the time the trailer came out like a year before the movie was coming out. I think it looks fucking great.
Okay.
I'm excited, man, and I've heard this story is better than Songbirds and Snakes, so that excites me. I'm ready for another Hunger Games, man.
Yeah, I need to give the latest one a watch. Obviously, I have the Steelbook, I have the 4K, and I haven't watched it yet. Like I said, I think the only one I really only like is Catching Fire. I think the first one
is really good.
First one is okay. The second one obviously blows this first one out the water, and then Mockingjay Part 1 and 2. Yeah, I could have.
The first one is fire. I love the first one.
But yeah, I mean, that's cool. So what we're on 6. My number 6 is Supergirl. Yes, I'm putting that on my list. It looks fun. Looks like it's going to be a good time. We talked about it when the trailer released. It feels more James Gunn than Superman feels, and I'm okay with that. I felt like that was the vibe we're going to get when she shows up at the end of Superman, and I'm cool with that. This is, if you want to look at it, if this Supergirl took place in today's era, it would make sense that she would be like this. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how I can't think of the actress's name who plays she was in House of the Dragon, but I think she's gonna be real good as Supergirl. It looks fun. That's why, like I say, it just looks really fun. So that's why it's on my list.
My number 6 is going to be Clayface. We are getting
another honorable mention.
We're getting another DC villain Elseworld movie. You guys remember what the last one was? It was Joker, and it was fucking incredible. Yes, the last one was Joker. There's no other one. That one was incredible. And hearing that Mike Flanagan is involved in this, and it's going to be dark and it's psychological thriller about, to me, one of the most underappreciated DC villains in Clayface. Who, if you guys haven't seen the amazing 2-parter of Batman the Animated Series, please go do that. That fucking episode is fucked up, for lack of a better term. And I remember watching that set of episodes and just thinking, like, this, how is this not a movie? Like, Clayface, he's an actor. Yes. And he's doing the things to make sure he gets movie roles.
Yes.
Nobody thought to make a movie about that till now. Yes. What are we doing here, bro?
That's a horror movie. That's a psychological thriller for sure.
Yes. This is gonna be fucking awesome. I've seen set photos of him all fucked up. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be sick. I'm so excited for this. If they lock in the way they did with Joker, this is gonna be fucking awesome. I don't think it's gonna be as successful as Joker, but this is more or less what I want to see from the DCU. I want to see different weird shit like this. Like, give me something like this. Give me a Constantine movie kind of like this. Give me Swamp Thing. Like, I want my DC villains to be depressed as shit. Give it to me, please.
Yeah. I think for this movie, it's the marketing. The marketing got to sell this movie, because I think Joker was going to sell anyway, because Joker is the most famous DC villain of all time. So that movie's going to make money anyway. But I think for this one, it's the marketing has to sell. It has to sell.
I tell you right now, if Clayface is as good and successful as I want it to be, if DC does not greenlight a fucking Mr. Freeze movie just like this, what are we doing?
Yes, for sure.
What are we doing? Yes. That I would take a Mr. Freeze movie over Clayface, but if you don't make a Joker style movie for Mr. Freeze, if this succeeds, I don't know what we're doing here, bro.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But my number 6 is Clayface. I'm super excited for this movie.
All right. My number 5 is The Odyssey. Just like what you said, it's Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan doesn't have a bad movie. And I guess you could say Following maybe it might be his worst movie. He doesn't have a bad movie. He doesn't. Sue me. He kind of has a perfect filmography. His weakest movie that's not counting Following is probably Dunkirk. That's probably his weakest movie.
It's definitely my least favorite of his.
Yeah, but it's not a bad movie. It's just I think when Christopher Nolan does movies like that, I think he needs to steer away from doing like things that take place in actual real time, or like stuff like that. I think he needs to go back to his roots, like with Inception, even Interstellar, like or like The Prestige, and he needs to go back to that where he's experimenting with other things.
Sorry, I'll watch something like Tenet over fucking Oppenheimer and Dunkirk any day of the century, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
And I loved Oppenheimer. I kind of feel like I wish I would have seen that in the theater. I was blown away by Oppenheimer, but I agree. I think I would rather watch Tenet, Inception. I'd rather watch those movies than Oppenheimer. So yeah, but obviously it's Christopher Nolan. I mean, the cast alone, just reading off the cast list of this movie, like they got some heavy hitters. Like,
I didn't even know Mia Goth was in it until like yesterday. I was like, Mia Goth is in this. What?
Crazy. I was reading that. Yeah.
Everybody except Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I love that clip. He was like, Robert Pattinson asked her, "Hey, is there a director you wouldn't say no to?" He's like, "Yeah, but he hasn't asked me yet." He's like, "Who?" Christopher Nolan. And he's like,
"He's pretty good."
He's like, "Yes, tell him I said hi." It's like I'm like, damn, she has not did a movie with him. But I'm sitting there thinking at his movies, where would she would have fit?
Who knows?
That's what I'm saying. Where she would have fit, but I don't know. But yeah, that's my number 5 is The Odyssey. What's going on, my guy, John? No, what up, yo?
We are at the halfway point. People watching the chat, if you want to list your top 10, feel free to do so. Yes, my number 5 is Supergirl. I was very hesitant on this movie after seeing her in Superman. I said, "Oh, brother, what are we doing here, bro?" But the movie looks insanely fun.
Yes.
Like I said, it looks very much like Guardians of the Galaxy, and people continue to bitch. Oh, why does everything have to look like Guardians of the Galaxy, brother? Guardians of the Galaxy made $1 billion. That's why That's why a lot of movies look like Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought he did. He didn't make $1 billion.
First one made $800 million.
Oh, I guess they all made $800 million.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, 3 came out in the packed summer where it was like Indiana Jones, Rise of the Beast, Across the Spider-Verse. So
damn, that's fucking packed.
Yeah, and we saw everything.
Yes.
We saw everything.
Well, I didn't see Indiana Jones.
Well, you missed nothing. So
I heard. That's why I didn't go see it.
We saw the ones that mattered.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm very excited to see Millie Alcock as Supergirl. And I'm excited to see the story. I've seen so many people hype up this story, and I'm like, all right, y'all say it's all the hoo-has about it. All right, you better cook. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be on 4. Mm-hmm. My number 4 is Spider-Man: Brave New Day.
Brave New Day, brother. Brand new day.
Fuck, I'm thinking about freaking Captain America. Why you freaking Marvel? Brand New Day. Yeah, I mean, I've liked all the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Obviously, No Way Home being the best of the trilogy. I mean, is this one where he actually gonna be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in New York finally? Because every single one he hasn't been able to be that.
No, he's gonna be depressed because he's low on rent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to see what they do with the Peter Parker character now, knowing what we know from No Way Home, that no one knows that he's Peter Parker, that he just has to be Spider-Man. I'm ready to see what we don't know really that much about this movie. We don't know who's the villain going to be. We know Sadie Sink is in it. We know Punisher is in it. We know Hulk is in it. So what is this movie going to be about? I know there's been like leaked trailer footage and stuff. I try to stay away from that. I'm waiting for Marvel and Sony to release something. Can you guys just release something? The movie comes out in half a year. Like, come on, y'all. What are we doing?
I feel like at this point they want to get their Doomsday marketing out the way.
Yeah, I get it, but that's why I was weird, because I feel like this is a Sony thing, and especially if this movie. That's why I was going to ask. Do you feel like this movie is going to be directly before Doomsday, or is it going to be? Do you believe it's going to be connected to Doomsday?
I think this movie. Well, I heard something that the ending is supposed to matter, but I personally think this movie is going to be a pocket movie, which personally I'm fine with, because I'm a huge fan of the Spider-Man trilogy, and 1 and 2 to me are pocket movies, and I love them. They feel like small scale adventures, even though he goes across the fucking world and Far From Home. So I appreciate that. So I hope they maintain that.
It still feels small though, It's not a world-ending threat. You know,
Yeah, No Way Home.
yeah, No Way Home felt like that, I guess.
I mean, it
No Way Home-
does, but it also does feel like a bottle movie because it's all in New York.
Yeah,
You know,
and it's
and
only
other
them doing it. It's not like
yeah,
the Avengers
and
showing up.
other than the ending when the fucking sky is ripping apart, you know,
Right.
it doesn't really feel like holy Jesus, the world is gonna end.
Right.
You know, but yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 4.
All right, my number 4 is going to be Super Mario Galaxy. I love the first movie. It's actually grown on me since I've watched it, and every time I watch it, I look forward to watching it because it is such a easy watch from start to end. I love that movie. It goes by so quick. And it's just so much fun. I remember people walked out of the movie, they were like, "Oh, it wasn't great. Oh, like it was an Illumination movie." I'm like, "Man, shut up." I loved it.
Yeah, it actually gave us a good one.
I had a fucking, but yes, very
It
much
was a
so.
good one.
Yes, because
Why
I
you
could
guys
count,
complaining? It's a
I
good
could
one.
count on fucking one hand how many
Not fucking
Illumination
minions,
movies
Joe. They could have gave us minions. Well, even though we're getting another minion.
other than the licensed music being in there, like you have all this amazing Mario music, and
Yeah,
we still Thunderstruck and shit. Like, come on. This looks great. You know, I love the Super Mario Galaxy game. That game is amazing, and you know we're getting Rosalina Bowser Jr. It's gonna be good. I'm a little concerned because they're putting stuff from Odyssey in here, and I'm like, Mario Galaxy is already a huge game. Why are we incorporating another huge game into this?
I feel like you should wait to the third movie to do that.
But I mean, they're gonna do what they want to do. I'm really, really hoping, assuming this is gonna make another $1 billion, which it probably will. Luigi's Mansion, give me that as a movie, please. They keep talking about like, oh, they want to give Princess Peach and Donkey Kong a spinoff, which I'm fine with. I'm more Donkey Kong than Peach. Peach, right. I don't need that. Donkey Kong movie, yes, bro. Give me Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, give me all that shit in one movie. Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's fucking Mansion. Give it an October release date. And give it to me now. Listen to my words. Universal. Illumination. Please. I beg you. I could get no more Mario movies. Give me Luigi's Mansion. Please.
I feel like they could do a lot with the Mario universe when it comes to spinoffs and all that stuff. Obviously, I feel like they do the trilogy and then go ahead and give us these two, and then start doing spinoffs and maybe lead up to the third movie or whatever. I feel like they can do that with this universe for sure. But yeah, it's Chris Pratt that plays Mario, right?
Yes.
It's crazy. He has this, and then he had the Lego movie. Just think about that. Yeah. He had the Lego movie, and then he had this. Guardians. And then Guardians. Like, goodness gracious. Chris Pratt, I commend you, bro. But yeah, so I'm on number 3, right?
Yeah.
Number 3, people are going to be very surprised it's so high on my list. And of course, that is Avengers Doomsday.
I'm not surprised.
Yes. At first, it wasn't this high. It was lower. And then we kept seeing footage. And then I kept hearing leaks. And the things that I've heard that I'm not going to say on camera that they might do in this movie has rised it up all the way to number 3, baby. This movie sounds big. I don't know how the hell they're going to do it. Bigger than Endgame is what I heard. So I'm very anticipating this movie, especially after the X-Men thing. Like, that kind of sold. I said, okay, you guys gonna give Cyclops his due? Are we finally going to get him have his due? Him be that nigga? Because he is that nigga. He is. So I mean, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for Avengers Doomsday. I'm like, I'm watching the clock as they put it up. I'm watching it. We are 11 months and 20 something, 18, 17 days or something like that. I don't know, but we are 11 months away. I'm ready.
All right.
Come on, Russos. Come on, Russos. Give it to
my
me.
Number 3. I just want to say Michael is not on this list only because it was supposed to come out last year. So that's why it's not on my list.
I kicked you out.
It was on my list. I told you, no movies from last year don't be on here.
It's your list. Who cares?
I know. That's why it's not on here. Mortal Kombat 2 is not on here either. But I'm very much looking forward to it.
That was never on my list. Not even
number 3. number 3 is going to be Dune Part 3. The only reason, well, these two movies, the next two, I'm way more excited for. But Dune Part 3, these all three, I'm insanely excited for them. Dune Part 3 is coming off Dune Part 2, my favorite movie. Wait, no, it was my second because Wicked came out that year. Yeah, because Wicked came out that year. But it was like that close to Wicked.
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
It was number, actually no. I think it was like number 3 or 4 because Inside Out 2 had come out that year too, and that was a fucking banger. The point is, it was one of my favorites of that year. It was incredible. One of the best. I think I saw it 3 times in the theater. One of the best theater experiences I ever had. Went to epic fan screen. I went to the premiere essentially because they did the premiere right down the street from the fucking theater, and so I went to it. We saw all the actors and shit. I even got into the social media video, the audience reactions, which was fucking awesome. I was riding that high for like a week. I was like, hey, look who's in that video. Yeah, Dune Part 3, man. There's no reason to doubt this. Dune Part 1 was incredible. Dune Part 2 was even somehow better. And, you know, this is supposed to be the end of this epic story that we've gotten, you know, across these movies. I'm so excited for Dune Part 3. Cannot wait.
All right. I'm on number 2. Well, my number 2 is Dune Part 3. Just like you, I freaking loved John just sent me something. I will I'm trying to see if I can send it to you. I love Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 is fantastic. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was my favorite movie of 2024. I loved Wicked as well, but Dune was another beast, bro. I'm ready to see what they do with this third part. I know it's going to be a large time jump, obviously, from the events of Part 2. I know we're obviously not going to get the war. We're going to see the aftermath of the war, which I don't think. I kind of wish I want to see the war.
I don't know. Maybe we will.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows what they're doing? We don't really know that much about the movie either. It's another movie we don't really know what they're doing. But I'm all for that. I kind of like being surprised. But I mean, come on, it's Denis Villeneuve. You know, everyone's coming back for this. Like, come on, it's fucking Dune. I feel like this one deserves to get the billion. Like, come on, both movies were fantastic.
Any chances of that is not happening because of the day it comes out.
But that's why. Do you believe they will move this date? Do you believe the date will get moved?
If they did, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad either. I feel like they need to move up. Don't move back. Move up. Don't make it a 2027 movie. Keep it in 2026.
Truthfully, they can move it up or back. I don't care. I just want it to move.
Yeah, I feel like
me personally, I would not be mad if I put this in my list for this year and then they move it. I'd be like, you know what? Fine. They moved it.
Well, they did that. They did that before. Remember, because it was supposed to come out in 2023. It's supposed to come out in November.
But that was because of the strikes, though.
Right. Yeah, that was other issues, right? Not because of release date. You're right. But yeah, I mean, I feel like they should move this date, but it's still in my most anticipated. And then it'll be a great double feature, but I don't know if I want to be in the theater that fucking long.
That's like a whole day, bro.
Like, goodness gracious, I don't want to be in the theater that long, man.
That's like 7 hours altogether, including trailers.
Goodness gracious. But yeah, that's my number 2.
My number 2 is going to be Spider-Man Brand New Day. Before my number 1 was delayed to this year, it was my number 1. Yeah, I'm super excited for this movie. The amount of things that we've heard about it being street level, you know, the suit reveal. We're going to get the Punisher in this movie. We're going to get the Hulk back as Savage Hulk, supposedly. I am so excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think this movie is going to be special. I think this is going to be something special. And I do think a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, it's not as big as No Way Home, so it's the lesser movie. I think if done right, this could be the best of the 4, to be honest. Because I think a lot of people have been desperate for like street level MCU Tom Holland Spider-Man, which is Homecoming, even though, you know, Iron Man is in it. It's still very street level, bro.
It is. For sure.
I'm not going to, you know, be like last year where I had Thunderbolts as my number 1. I'm not going to have an MCU movie again, even though I was right because Thunderbolts was a banger. So that was
Yes.
the one time I was like, "Hey, an MCU was my number one," and I was.
What was my now? What was my
It
number
was
one?
Michael.
Oh, right, but it got pushed back, right.
But yeah, this, we haven't seen footage of it yet. I don't know what they're waiting for, but I am so excited for it. Like, there's just this thing about this movie that everything I see or hear, I'm like, yeah, but this movie's gonna have the oomph, and I'm ready for Spider-Man to have that oomph.
For sure.
I'm
just
excited.
ready to see him in that costume. I'm ready to see the costume. I'm ready to see the fact that they're doing like real swinging, like the scene that shows that he actually is swinging. And obviously they're probably going to enhance with CGI, but to see them do it in real time is fucking dope. Like,
Yeah,
it's the director of Shang-Chi, right? The director who directed
Mm-hmm.
Shang-Chi. Oh yeah, I'm all for it. We about to get one long shot action sequence in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got the bus scene. It's coming. But yeah, for sure. Of course, what was my number one last year? This is my number one this year. Again, I don't care what nobody freaking say. It's Michael, baby. It's Michael freaking Jackson, guys. The greatest artist of all fucking time. He's finally getting his due. We have Jafar Jackson, his nephew, Jermaine Jackson's son, playing him. The small minute teaser we got was fucking dope. I've been watching it every fucking day, at least once a day. I got the jacket for Christmas. I got the Thriller jacket for Christmas, guys. My wife got me the Thriller jacket, 2 Thriller jackets, the Letterman jacket and the jacket he wears in the video. So I'm coming strong at the opening night. I'm almost anticipated buying a wig, bro. Like, I'm anticipated buying a Michael Jackson wig, bro. That's how serious I am about this movie. All my real Michael Jackson fans, y'all better be there. And I don't want to hear the fake Michael Jackson fans that just became fans and excited. No, you don't get this. You don't get this, bro. No, you go over there. This is for niggas that was fans of him before the allegations, before all the irritating, all the nonsense. Yeah, I was there, bro. Yeah. Name me 5 Michael Jackson songs that ain't the top ones that everyone know. Then come in my comment section. But yeah, this my number one, bro. I'm so excited for this movie. I'm probably gonna cry in this movie. I'm probably going to sing in the theater. Like, I'm expecting this theater experience to be fucking dope. And I told my wife, I said, we're not going to Silver Spot. I'm going to Cinemark to see this movie. I have to see it on the big
screen. Come to New York for it, bro. You want to promise amazing theatrical experience? Come to New York. I promise you. Change your life.
Oh man, I need to go to Lincoln Center. That's why I need to go.
That's what I'm saying. You come there for that, bro. That's gonna be an all-time theater experience, bro.
Man, it's gonna be my number one. And obviously we got a trailer, so I don't expect them to push it back. I expect we're getting a Super Bowl spot.
Yeah,
and then we're getting another trailer. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, my number one is The Bride. This was so I guess I kind of contradicted myself because this was on my list last year, but
you did.
This movie was insane.
You could have put Michael on your list. Come on.
I mean, it probably would have been an honorable mention, to be honest, because I'm still insanely concerned with the creative process of that movie and how they still don't know what they want to do with it. But The Bride, I think, was very low on my list last year. And that was before we got the trailer. I just had put it on there because I was like, hey, Maggie Gyllenhaal is making a Bride of Frankenstein movie. Like, that sounds really cool. Let me just put this on there. Then we got the trailer. And I said, oh, pow. That's where that's going. The Bride looks fucking amazing. This looks right up my alley. This looks weird as shit. We're getting Christian Bale as fucking Frankenstein. I mean, brother, he gets to do his deep grunting Batman voice again as Frankenstein. Like, bro, give it to me now, bro. This is the weird shit that I love in cinema. I love it. And every time I see the trailer, I love it. It's so weird and out there. But I think I agree, Alex. I think this is gonna be a sleeper movie of the year. You know,
yep.
I'm not sure what comes out in February. I feel like there's a couple things that come out in February, but I hope that this movie gets a fair chance.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
We had Red Super. He put his mobobs in there. So his honorable mentions were Werewolf, Toy Story 5, and Resident Evil. I'm not excited for Resident Evil because Zach Kreger does all his power to ensure that it's not going to be a Resident Evil movie, despite it being a Resident Evil movie. His number 10 is Doomsday. 9 is Clayface. 8 is Odyssey. 7 is Dune 3. 6 is Send Help. I'm very excited for it. 5 is Supergirl. 4 is Mario Galaxy. 3 is Disclosure Day. 2 is Mandalorian and Grogu. Hey, welcome to the Being Excited Club for Mandalorian and Grogu. Nice to meet you. It's a member count of 2 apparently. Right. And number 1 is Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Yeah, I'm very excited for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Cool. Anybody else say anything? That's it.
Nope.
All right. That's our most anticipated of 2026. Let's all cross our fingers and hope that everything comes out this year. No pushbacks, no delays.
Except for Doom 3. Push it back, please.
Yeah, or push it up. I'd rather it be pushed up. I don't want to have to wait.
Move it, please move it.
But yeah, move that date. I don't want both movies to come out because then there's risk. Either one is not making the money it should be making. Like, I want these movies to make money.
Please, Mr. Warner Brothers, you're our only hope. Move it.
Yeah, because it's so crazy because I'm thinking this is the first time we get an Avengers movie in December, right? So the fact that it comes out in December, it's going to have the Avatar effect. It's no competition after that. Like, what is coming out that next following year that's going to beat Avengers, especially if it's good? Like, imagine if it is Infinity War or Endgame level good.
Yeah, Secret Wars comes out in December of next year.
Right. So it's like, most people, I don't think most people anticipate it's going to make the most money, but it has no competition.
I don't know,
like,
man.
You got the holiday season and going to the next year to make money. Like, come on, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, our last topic, we are physical media collectors. We always talk about physical media. If you guys are new to the channel, we usually do this at the end of the stream, talk about what we picked up and, show off things on our collection. Tyler, what do you have?
Nothing. Because Amazon took their sweet ass fucking time sending my Tron Ares Steelbook.
Okay, so I'm going to show, obviously I wasn't here for the end of the year stream, so I'm going to show everything I got for Christmas and then what I recently picked up. Well, I forgot to say Happy New Year to everybody. I wasn't here for the end of the year stream, so this set of movies is so crazy. I thought I owned them, and I guess I did not. And you guys, Tyler, you know what it is. That is Friday, the Friday trilogy. I want it obviously for Friday the next, and I did forget that next Friday does have a Blu-ray, and I forgot it is that cheap. I thought it was more expensive than that. But next Friday after next doesn't have a Blu-ray, and it was actually cheaper to get this than get Friday the next by itself. So I just end up getting this. I think Friday the next by itself is like $6 at there, and this is $5.49. So I get 3 movies for the price of 1. So that's why I picked it up. I swear to God, I had this in my collection. I swear to God, I did. I went to go watch Friday the next on Christmas. I didn't own it, so I was so mad, so mad. Next thing I got was I finally picked it up, guys. Army of Darkness. I don't own this in my collection. This obviously is mine. I've never had this in my collection, guys. I don't like this movie all like that. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. I
don't either, but I thought you definitely had that.
I did not own this movie. It was the $7.49. I was a half brother. I mean, let me just go ahead and buy this movie because I don't own it. And now I have every single Evil Dead movie on physical because this is the one I was missing. So yeah, I finally picked that up. This is the one you guys might like. Why did you buy that again? It was $5. And I don't have like a 4K slip for it. It doesn't have a slip. I don't have a 4K case for it. And of course, as Spider-Man Homecoming, it was $5. Now I think I have every single one on slip now. Yeah, I have all the slips for this now. Well, plastic case. So yeah, it was $5. This is an easy way. If I wanted to watch Homecoming, I ain't got to open up a steelbook and all that. I could just pop this in. So yeah. Now going to get into my Christmas buys. Well, yeah, Christmas buys. I bought Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino. My dad always tells me I need to watch this movie. Shout really announced the 4K. I had it in my cart for the longest, and my wife got it for me. Most of these releases, my wife got me for Christmas, and I was very surprised that she actually did it. Actually, I bought this for myself, and I've been wanting to buy this movie. I'm so happy it finally got a 4K release. It's another one that was on my bucket list, and of course, that is Edward Scissorhands. The 4K looks good. I had this on my list for 4Ks. I wanted to get 4Ks, and they finally got one. So I'm just crossing off the list. Now I can get rid of my Blu-ray because it comes with a Blu-ray, so I don't need my Blu-ray anymore. I can get rid of that one. Next, we got Wicked. Actually, yeah, I bought this myself. I think I showed this. Did I show this already? But I got the Wicked Steelbook as well. Obviously, I'm getting the Wicked for good Steelbook, so I had to get the first Steelbook. This is when I finally got, guys. I finally got Hawkeye. I finally got it. This is when now I have every single MCU thing on Steelbook now that has been released. And I probably won't be getting She-Hulk when it gets announced. I won't be getting that because everybody's, you gotta get She-Hulk. No, I'm gonna go against my rule.
Quote and clip this right now. He's saying he's not getting it. He's going to buy it.
Look how long it took me to get Hawkeye, and I didn't buy it. And I didn't buy it.
It's okay. He's gonna buy it.
Not willingly.
Quote and clip it right now. He's gonna buy it.
Somebody send it to me. Send it to me. I'll take it. Now next we got The Last of Us season 2. My wife got me the Steelbook because I have the Steelbook for the first one. So yeah, thank you. And I'm gonna show these two together since they're the same show. That's The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, and Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Book of Carol. Obviously, I'm getting all the Walking Deads on physical. I know there's a season 3 I need to get on physical as well.
I swear to Jesus, every day I find out there's another season of one of these shows, bro. I swear to everything holy, I thought there was only one season of that show. Now you're telling me there's now 3.
It's 4, I think now. I think they're
oh my 4.
God. But yeah, and I actually liked them. Me and my wife did a binge. It's only like 6 episodes, I think. It's not even that many episodes, if I'm not mistaken. It's not going to tell me on here. It's not that many episodes. They go by pretty quick too. At least for me, they do. Like I said, I gotta get I got Dead City. I need to get Dead season 2, and I think they're on season 3 of that now too. It's crazy. I'm just ready for them just to bring all the characters back because Rick is back now in Alexandria. Why aren't they back in Alexandria? Like Rick is back there. Let's get all these characters back together.
I feel like it. I mean, I guess if the shows are good, it doesn't matter. But to me, The Walking Dead is getting too big, and it was already too big with the 11 seasons that they had. To me, it's too much. Like you're making my head explode with all these damn shows. I mean, I guess
a lot of spinoffs, bro.
I guess their plan is to do all the spinoffs and then bring everybody back.
That's what I was thinking they were doing. You ended the show already. They haven't confirmed that yet, though. They haven't confirmed that at all.
You ended the show already. So what? Your plan is to end the main show, do spinoffs for all the characters, which is fine, to then bring everybody back anyway. That doesn't make any sense.
It does. It really doesn't make sense. I mean, the whole Rick thing was definitely, prolonged. Of course, he supposedly died, but then at the end of that, he doesn't because he gets rescued away in a helicopter. It's like, okay, he didn't really die, but that's the end of his character. But no, he comes back. So I don't know. I mean, I love The Walking Dead. Of course, there's some ups and downs, but I'm a fanatic for the show. That's why I end up getting all the seasons on physical. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna start getting like Fear. I don't know. Like some of those seasons are still pretty more expensive than I want to pay for. But. And I know it's a lot of seasons of those too. I think there are like 10 seasons for that show almost, I think too.
Fear
pretty high. So that would be another rabbit hole to go down, which I'm probably not going to do. I only watched the first 2 seasons of that, and I stopped watching after that. I really wasn't feeling that show. But John put his top 10 up. Well, at least some movies. Odyssey, Doom Part 3, Avengers Doomsday, Michael, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Supergirl, Super Mario Galaxy, and The Bride, and Clayface.
Werewolf. You missed one.
Oh, Werewolf. My bad. It was all combining together. Obviously, I think he had to do that because of the way he has to type in the chat. But awesome. I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to add this video in here so you can see it, but I'll just do it after we're done with the stream so you can watch what John sent me. I'm ready for you to watch it.
John, we'll upload it to the channel. Don't worry about it. We'll do it that way.
Yeah, for sure. You got anything else? Updates.
Yeah, man. So for me, I posted my top 10 best and worst list. I didn't post my anticipated list because we're doing this stream. I will probably just post it tomorrow. Um, and this weekend I will have the first review of 2026. Primate, the horror movie about the evil monkey that's going around killing people. Very excited about that. And then I believe next week is 28 Years Later, Bone Temple. I'll have a review for that. I'm contemplating doing. I haven't done one since Scream 5. Doing a kind of revisited post for 28 Years Later because my thoughts on it have changed. And then for us, next week we will be starting the MCU watch-alongs with Iron Man next Wednesday. Very, very excited to start those. So that will be next Wednesday. And then next Sunday will be for Incredible Hulk. We will be alternating on Wednesdays and Sundays. This is the way we're going to get these out. My brain will have a fucking hole fried into it by the end of December because of how many streams and watch-alongs I have done. These guys are getting breaks. I'm not. So, yeah, man. I'm excited. Next week, we start the MCU. It's gonna be fun. And the words of Deadpool: get your special socks out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
It's gonna get good. Yeah, obviously we're not doing every single one. We're not doing the ones we've already done. So
we've only done like 6. I looked at it. It was the first 3 Captain America movies: Captain Marvel, Guardians, and No Way Home. That's it.
Yeah, well, that's why I would just let them know we're doing the ones we haven't done yet. So, we already done like No Way Home, and we've done those already. So we're not doing those, but I'm ready for the big ones. Obviously, the Avenger movies. Obviously we already done Civil War and stuff, so those ones I can't be done. Black Panther. I'm ready to do those watch-alongs for sure because they're going to be very fun to do. But yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to our road to Doomsday, which I will be doing reviews on my channel as well for the MCU movies. I will be re-reviewing them because I review some of them, but I feel like I stopped at one point, and now I just want to go back and do like kind of you do a revisited type thing. That's what I'm doing on my channel. I've already done Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, and Iron Man 2. I'm about to get back into it and start doing get done with Phase 1, 2. I don't really need to do a lot of Phase. Probably the one I won't be doing much is Phase 4 because I've done a lot in Phase 4. So I'll probably just be doing Phase 1, 2, and 3, and then sprinkling the stuff I missed in between 5 because I stopped after Deadpool Wolverine. I didn't review Thunderbolts. I didn't review Fantastic Four. So yeah, I will be doing that on my channel as well. So that does it for our stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new to our channel, we just passed 500 subscribers. Thank you guys for getting us to that goal in 2026. That was the goal, to hit 500. Did we hit it before 2026?
No, it happened this week.
Dang, I thought we got it, but sorry, we made it. We actually over 500 now. I think like 507 now, which is dope. So, is it the goal to get to 1,000 by the end of 2026?
No, let's
come on. Let's get to 1,000. We can get to
1,000. Seven. What's the quarter of the way to 1,000?
You gonna underplay?
I don't know.
Come on.
Let's see.
750.
No, let's see. 1,000 divided by 4. 250. So we've gotten 2 quarters. So let me see. 750 by the end of the year. Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, 750. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm sorry, I want my math to be accurate. Shit.
I'm gonna have a thought in the back of my head. I'm gonna plant the idea. In my brain that we're going to get to 1,000 by the end of the year.
I mean, shit.
I'm gonna play Inception on my own brain and put the idea in my brain that we're gonna make to 1,000 by the end of this year. We're gonna do it. So, but yeah, shout out to everybody that has liked, that has subscribed, that has watched, that has gave us a great 2025. I look back at some of the videos. Some of them were really successful, some not. But obviously, we're still doing what we can do to give you guys the best content. Shout out to my co-hosts Tyler and AJ. You guys are awesome co-hosts. You guys do what you guys need to do for the channel. I really appreciate you guys. You guys don't know how much I appreciate y'all, especially when I can't do everything I can do. You guys definitely as great friends and great co-host to back me up and handle business. I really appreciate that. I feel like I don't tell you guys that enough. But don't get all emotional on me. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Go check out Tyler's Instagram, Mind of a Nerd Reviews. He does great reviews. Check out my YouTube channel, Alexander Thomas Reviews. Obviously, Blu-ray hunting videos, reviews, all that stuff will be coming in the near future. Hope you guys are ready for that as well. And we're out on this one, you guys. Peace out.